Well guys, I never thought I'd find myself picking a master lock for you, but this is a little bit unusual. This is a master lock 1155, and I've never seen them made, or I've never seen them in the United States. In fact, I don't even think they're made in the United States. This one is made in France, and I found it in a hardware store here in Cyprus. A couple of unusual things. It has a octagon-shaped shackle, which is hardened, and the entry point into the body is also octagon-shaped, which makes it difficult to shim. The other unusual thing about it is that it's a dimple lock. And here's our key. Got some really low-cut ones on here, which is quite a challenge. I have picked this a couple of times. As I said, it's octagon shape where it enters, but you could still see down in there the locking pawl. So with a straight or flat shim, I believe we could probably still shim it. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and try to pick this thing. 6 pins. There are no security pins on this, but because there are several of them that are cut very low and they're all normal pins, it's very easy to overset, at least as you're trying to get the pick in initially, because even with a little bit of tension, you have to really fight to get the pick beneath those 2 or 3 pins that are almost on the bottom, maybe a 0 or a 1 cut. I mean, very sensitive to oversetting too. Just those pins, it likes a good amount of tension on the tension wrench, but it doesn't like its pins to be touched or roughed up too much. Which I think I've already done here. I think we've already overset something. So rather than keep messing around with it, I don't know where we are. Let's just give it another shot. Okay, let's just start fresh. Okay, I think I got those 2 set, but again, it's very easy to overset those front 2, or those 2. Actually, it's pin number 2 and 3. It feels like they can be overset with just the slightest touch. Unfortunately, you got to pass them each time you go back to check anything. So I try to set them and keep them locked down with a fair amount of tension. Come on, don't eat my pick. That's what happens when you have really low cut pins, is when you lock them down with a lot of tension, you sometimes get that pick stuck up in there. And there we go. Thank goodness. Like I said, not an easy pick. It's for master lock. I gotta say, I'm very happy with the quality of this lock, with the tolerances in this thing. I think I'm gonna have to check it out in terms of shimming, but if it's not shimmable, I gotta say this is a pretty good lock, even for master lock. I gotta give them a compliment on this one. Anyway, fellas, thanks for your time. Everybody stay safe and stay legal.